start by saying that, the feminine power is really powerful when we unleash it. So I'm very excited and very delighted to be here, to be sharing a piece of me, and maybe we can unleash a little bit of that power together in an evening that is full of inspiration and transformation, which means change. And change is scary and exciting at the same time. And when I look back at my life, on my journey, change and transformations are the common denominator there. And that was since I was very young. Now, as some of you know, I'm an international business lawyer with over 2 decades of experience under my belt, working. I finance global investment banks and multinational corporations worldwide. I always have 2 drivers in my life. One, intellectual curiosity, which is not being noisy, but it's about having that hunger of knowing or learning, of interacting with people, or new experiences. And the second driver has always been that fire, that burning desire of making a difference in wherever I do. And that's what brought me to work on a project with the United Nations in New York City when I was still in law school. And more recently, those same drivers, that same fire is what brought me to be in the movie How Thoughts Become Things. But this is the thing. Was it always easy? Is it always easy? No, of course it's not. Indeed, every time we go through transformation, every time we go through change, let me rectify that. Every time we choose to go to transformation, and every time we choose to go through change, because everything is a choice. Whatever it is that happens in our life is by choice. And not making a choice, that's a choice too. And it's a choice to give your power away. So now, going back to the change and transformation, change is painful because we stretch ourselves, we go outside of our comfort zone. It's difficult, it's scary, we torn apart, and it's uncomfortable. But why is that? Why? I've been thinking a lot about it in the last years, and the reason is that that's because we live in duality. It's the duality of our mind. It's right brain versus left brain. It's logic versus creativity. It's rationality versus our heart. Now, I want to ask you a question. Let me ask you this. How many times? How many times in a day? How many times in a week? How many times do you make a decision and then you change it? And how many times you change that same decision? How often do you second guess yourself? And this is not just for important things, big decisions like, I don't know, life-changing decisions, career decision, my next job, my next career move, my next big project. No, I mean also in respect of small things like, what am I going to have for dinner tonight? What am I going to have for breakfast tomorrow? Should I drink a glass of water or should I drink a glass of juice? Just for simple things like that. We don't even pay attention to that because we do that like a remote control on automatic pilot. And so we don't even realize that we are doing that. And that's why, because we are not present in the moment. We're not. Most of the time, most of the people, they're not present in the moment. So we live in duality. Our experience, our life experience here on planet Earth is in duality. But we are meant to be whole. We were created whole. That's our nature. We are whole, wonderful beings. And so, how can we, what can we do to bridge that gap? To reconnect to our nature of whole being, which is our true nature. Well, the bridge is our intuition. It's our true intuition. So by connecting to your true intuition, to your higher power, your higher self, and trusting that connection, believing in that, that's how we can bridge that gap and reconnect to our inner self through our wholeness, so we can transcend duality. Now, excuse me. Yeah, we are live on stream. So when I say connecting with your true intuition and believing in that and trusting that connection, I don't mean blind faith. I don't do blind faith. Blind faith is guessing. This is not blind faith. There is no guessing here at all. Because the thing is, when you master the art of connecting to your own intuition and higher power, because that is an art, is a mastery. When you manage to do that, when you master that, there is no guessing. There is no hoping. There is certainty. I say that again. When you master the art of connecting to your own intuition and higher power, there is no guessing, no hoping. There is only certainty. Why? Because you know. You just know. You know. Full stop. How? That's not important. The how is not important here. The how, if we start focused on the how, we get distracted. We get off track. We get lost in all our overthinking, second guessing, multiple option, multiple desire, multiple stream of thoughts, and we get off track, falling back in the duality. So what's important is that you know. And you know being 100%. You know, and because you know, you have no doubt, you trust it. Yeah, knowing and trusting. And that is what allows you. That is what allows you. That is when you transcend duality and become whole. And that's when you become the powerful creator of your own reality.